If you want to learn cursor in next 20 to 30 minutes, then watch this video till the end. I'll showcase you what has changed in cursor, what all things you should keep in mind while using cursor, different features, functionalities of cursor, and we'll actually build something useful on cursor, and also how can you save time using cursor. So this video is going to be all about cursor 101. If you're new to this video, if you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to this channel for more such amazing content coming ahead. So if you'll simply search cursor on Google, you'll get this first link, that is cursor and AI coding platform. There you'll get an option to download cursor for Windows, for Mac, for any of your systems that you are currently using, and you can simply download it. Currently, right, we have cursor 3.0. We'll see what all has changed. It is very similar to all of these IDs that you would have used, be it Codex or Cloud Code. Cursor has been the most used at the enterprise level, and now XAI has acquired cursor. Let's see what all changes have come in cursor. So now you can have all your agents in one place. I'll showcase you how this happens, how all of your agents are in one place. You can run many agents in parallel, right? All of them doing their own work, and you can submit something easily. New UX for handoff between local and cloud. Now you can easily, if you want to have some project on your local PC or you want to have that project in cloud, you can easily do that. You can go from commit to merge PR very quickly. You can connect your GitHub. Some of the best features of cursor, right? Files for understanding code, integrated browser, plugins on the cursor marketplace, and the best way to code with AI. These are some of the things. Like once you download cursor, right, this is the screen that will be there in front of you. The major thing that they have changed, updated in cursor 3 is now it's more agentic, right? They are playing that same thing. It is all agentic. Everything will be done. They also have something like computer use, which can access all your browsers. It can do a lot of different stuff. But let's see how the interface looks like and what you need to know. This is the basic interface of cursor. This is from where you can have a new agent, automations. Some of the automations that you have already run, you can get to see here. Customization, if you want to customize something, or this is the marketplace, right? If you want to connect your cursor to different tools that you use on a day-to-day life, you can do it from here, be it Datadog, Figma, Linear, Apprite, a lot of them, right? A lot of them. You can connect with them directly. So like all of these MCPs are configured. You just need to click on add and you can do that. Here you can see all the projects that you will work on. We'll simply create a new project and we'll start working on that. But before that, so this is the interface that you see right here. You can have a local project, this Mac, or you can have it on your work tree, or once you connect your GitHub. I've not connected my GitHub currently, but I will be doing the project in local, but you can do it on cloud as well. These are all the models that are available. It's Composer 2.5. It's the fastest model that Cursor has, and we'll be using Composer today. We also have other models like Opus 4.8, GPT 5.5, Sonnet 4.6, Codex 5.3, Fable 5. And you can add, you can plan, you can debug, you can multitask, you can ask, you can send out an image, you can use different skills. Like there's so many different skills, including fine skills, fine tuning, capacity, customize, preset, model deploy, Tinyfish. I was doing something with Tinyfish. MCP servers, like I've loaded the reload MCP server, but you can add as many MCP servers as possible. This is how the plan looks like. If at all we'll be we'll need to change some things, we'll do that. But let's start with the new project. So maybe let's use Cursor and understand different features on what it has to offer, right? Let me give a simple prompt. How I'm giving that prompt, I'm pressing my function key and I'm speaking, and let's see if the prompt is there on my screen. Hey Cursor, help me build an application in which I upload an image, and that application can help me crop that image or can help me resize that image, and I can simply download that image from there. So you can use Next.js and any other tech stack that you feel like is good for it, and make sure it is not a very heavy app. It is a simple app. Yeah, so you can see I've simply press the function button and I have spoken, and this is there on my screen. This is so simple, and I'm using Whisper Flow for it, and this has saved me a lot of time. Not here, but I've been using it from the past 6 to 8 months, and the experience has been so good. I have saved a lot of time. I've been using it on my phone. I've been using it to prompt these AI models. I've been using it to write my emails, and that's super helpful. And maybe I'll show you some of the more use cases of Whisper Flow here. But this is the prompt. Help me build an application in which I upload an image, and the application can help me crop that image or can help me resize that image. I can simply download the image from there. You can use Next.js and any other tech stack that you feel like is good for it, and make sure it is not a very heavy app, it's a simple app. So simply given this prompt, very random prompt, not a very well defined, well structured prompt. Now let's see if I and I'm using Composer 2.5 because we want fast prompts, but let's see what it does. It's planning next moves. So it's building a lightweight Next.js image crop resize app. It's checking the workspace first, then scaffolding the project, and let's see what it does. And you can see here all of these things for your current project will be visible. For example, you want to go to terminal, you want to check browser, you want to see the changes, you want to check the files. So once I click on files, you can see all the files that it will make, right? So these are the files that it is going to create for this current project, and you can see this is working here, right? Let's see if at all we can see what it is learning. So it is currently how it is thinking. So it is installing, it is using the defaults for unprovided options. It is creating the new Next.js application, initializing a project with template, installing dependencies, and let's wait for it to get back. So this is the readme. It will still update it, but still waiting for it to it. And from here you can check the toggle. Like this is the browser from where your application that you're building can be viewed. This is the terminal that you want to use. This is the place where you can see all the files that have been created, and you can see all the changes that you have in your repositories, right? Any staged, unstaged, current changes, and from here you can simply deploy in your GitHub or wherever you want to do that. That's also possible. Yep, so it is waiting for the shell, planning next moves. Let's wait for some more time. Now in the meantime it is working. I'll simply try showing you some of more use cases of Whisperflow, so that how structured output that it gives, right? I'll simply like speak something and let's see how structurally it will write. Help me with an application that is not very heavy, but it should have these following tech stacks. Number one, Next.js. It should use Postgres SQL database. It should maybe use some other library for UI. It should be easily accessible, and I should have a distribution plan for it. So now I've given this prompt. So it has already written my prompt in 5 different pointers as I want, and the punctuation, the spellings, the sense it is making with respect to the kind of things that I've spoken. It is so cool, and I can use it to write emails for anyone and everyone, and it doesn't feel like it has been written by AI. We're not actually using this. I was just showing you how it works. And I'm currently on the pro plan for Cursor. You can start with the free plan, then you can move to a pro plan based upon your usage and requirements. And these are the settings, right? You can do a lot of different things within Cursor. Be it you can plan, you can have different agents, you can have Cursor tab, like if you want to customize it as per how you want. Different models that you can access here. You can add your custom models also. I've also tried using some models, like some Chinese model like DeepSeek and Quen. You can also, there's so many other things like rules, skills, subagent, tools, MCPs, hooks, indexing, network, and docs. This is a general about the account, about appearance, and that's it, right? So let's see if, yep, I think it is done. So your image crop and resize app is ready in the image editor folder. The dev server is running at localhost 3000. So this is the application that it has created. I've asked it to be very, very minimal. So let's see if I can do that. I'll simply click on it. I'll upload an image. I've uploaded an image and I want to crop it. If I want to crop it, how I'll crop it? If I want to just want this part of the image, and I'll click on apply crop. That is given me this image. Now I can download this image. Wow, so it's done, right? So this is how easily I have made an application within Cursor that is actually functioning. Rather than crop, I want to resize. If at all, like this is the size, I want to resize it to, let's say 2000 and 1000 pixels, or I don't want to lock the aspect ratio, then it'll give me some weird things. So I've applied the resize. I can resize and I can download the image. So this is so cool, right? I was able to download the image, and this application is actually running. And you know, there's one more thing. I'll simply refresh the page. Yep. And this is the design agent, wherein I can simply click and go to any part of this design, and I can ask for changes. For example, this is the image, right? So I'll say the color of why to type when I can do whisper flow. Change the color of this to black. So let's see if it's able to do that. You can see it will start processing here. This is just one functionality of whisper flow. There are so many other functionalities of whisper flow, like file tagging. I'll show you how that file tagging works, but multiple people have been using, whether you are from non-tech or tech, you can use it very easily. So it is editing the image editor.tsx. Let's see. Yeah, you can see the color has changed. So it's now using the light gray background with black icon instead of indigo. So you can see this color has changed actually. And now, for example, if I want to make any other changes, now selected this box, and I'll say, or I'll maybe ask it to change the font to something more unique, something more legible. Let's see what it does. So you can see how we can easily use a design agent, and it goes to that HTML file, changes the font and everything, and we get the final output. This is how easily we can get stuff done within my cursor. This is like, if you want to see the console, if I can see the console, I want to make some changes here. You can see the console, you can see the sources, network, performance, and everything else. Here, if you want to take a screenshot, hard reload, copy current URL, I can do that as we do in a Chromium browser. But let's see what it does. Will this font be changed or not? So I'm just waiting for it. Yeah, I think the font has already changed. There's a different font, and now we have a different font. So title now uses Francis. This is a different text that I am using. But let's go back to the files, right? These are some of the files. Now let's say I wanna check for code quality, and I wanna ask cursor, check in the file package.json if there is any code quality issues, or you can write comments along with different features, functions. So now I've simply whispered using whisper flow, and it has already tagged in the file name, right? So the file tagging is also applicable in this whisper flow. I'll simply click on it and see what it does. So you can see package.json file is there, and it's checking for code quality, and if there's some comments to be written, it'll write those comments. Now let's say until this is happening, this will happen, I want to do something else. Rather than, now I want something else, and I want a parallel agent to work on it. Now I'll give a prompt again. Also help me build an application wherein I can upload an image, and I can change that image configuration from JPG to PNG to SVG and so on. It should be again a very simple application, and help me get that applications. So now see, there's another agent that's working parallelly to this agent. So yeah, so this is already changed. I want to improve the UI for this upload and editing app. Now I'll ask it to please improve the UI for this application. It should look dynamic, and the entire background should be black. Let's see. So now both agents are working parallelly within my cursor. Now let's say if I want a third agent, now create a sample page from where I can access both the applications that we've already made, image upload and editing app, wherein I can move from one image to another. And second, I wanna the image converter app, like resize and crop. So all these functionality should be the top three toolbars, tags on that web page, so that I can access these three, and I can then host this website somewhere. So I've given this prompt, and it's again given me first, second there. So now all three agents are running parallelly. It is building an application. It is improving the UI of the application. It is image format conversion application that's taking place. Let's see what is the kind of so this is the new UI that it is given me. It looks very cool. Again, browser based editor, image crop and resize, upload an image, crop, resize it in my browser. I'll simply try it once again. I'm putting it my image. I wanna resize, I gonna crop, I can do crop or resize, and that's done. Right, so that's how you can zoom in, you can zoom out. It should be I can make it like I can change the color so that it becomes more visible. But let's see if my second application is getting built. And there's a third page wherein this is basically the hub page for top navigations to both the apps that we have created. So all three things are running parallelly and we can interconnect them using cursor. This was a very simple tutorial on how can you use cursor, but maybe there are so many different things that you can try out. I'll also share the link to Whisperflow in the description below. Make sure you do check it out. You might get free access to Whisperflow for some time. Try using it if you feel like it is useful for you, and it is very addictive, but at the same time saves a lot of my time. Must check if you want to save your time. Now this is the application that I have. Let's see if I can, so this is the localhost application, image format converter. I have given it a PNG file. I want to convert this PNG to JPG and download this file. So now it's downloaded and I have a PNG to JPG converter. So both of these things are done, image format converter also and image resize and crop function also. Now image tools access page it's building. Let's see how much time it takes. And for all of this we're using Composer 2.5. These are in-house models from Cursor, but you can use any of the models that you're comfortable with, be it Opus 4.5. You get all options across different LLM providers, be it Sonnet, GPT, Anthropic, OpenAI, Claude, and if you want to add some of your models, you can do that as well. So it's building this page. Let's wait for it to build. And the meanwhile, I have the image converter, I have the image editor, and we have an image suite app also. So this is hosted here. Now this is the application. This is the application. If I want to host it, if I want to deploy it, I can view it. These are the two applications, crop and resize and format converter. If I click on format converter, I am routed to the same page wherein I can simply give an application, give my image, I can turn it into SVG and download, right? And this is a very important cool use case, right? We all have been doing it while searching online. And this crop and resize, if I want to crop and resize, I can do crop and resize, and that would be done, right? So that was it for this cursor tutorial. Let me know in the comments below if you have any doubts, if you are stuck somewhere, but there are so many other functionalities that you can explore. If you want me to come up with more videos on more of these tools, let me know in the comments below. This was all for this particular video. Thank you so much, and make sure you check out Whisperflow and follow me for more such amazing AI content on this channel.